Okay, we're going into the app called Pigment. Pigment is a nice coloring app. Yeah, like the other coloring apps. So this app is a trial version app that you need to access premium features. And okay. Okay, so this is Pigment. So it comes for your reducing stress. So here, this is the home section. So you can see that is your beginning interface. So for this first tab is called the Dailies app. Yeah, so you can see all the type of the artworks that uploads every new artworks once per day. And you can see that's why, like, when artworks are free, then when it says free you can color, but whatever you see in every part of the artwork that has a diamond symbol at the bottom left right corner, that means you have to access for your premium features. Yeah. So here's the tab of getting started. Is the complete walkthrough of this Pigment app. So this is the getting started section, and here are the videos. So once I knew how I can do this, so I'll give you a link in the description down below of the playlist for all of the videos that you can get started with digital in Pigment. And here we have is the starting simple. So if you're new to digital coloring, you can ideally get to choose with the free artworks you want to color. And we have the bar brush walkthrough to get to know about pigment brushes. Yeah, see, we have all different loads of brushes here on Pigment. There are 17 of them. And yeah, so the conquer the blank page. Yeah, that looks interesting. And there's a lot more. Yeah, you can jump right in for today's artwork lesson. Yep, you can discover here like one piece in a round. And there are so many different options. Oh yeah, and at the very bottom here's our like pigment tools. Okay, so we're gonna be going to our artworks there. So I'm gonna be starting to go into there, and this is your artwork section. So here what you can see is that let's go and look through for all of these types of options. So on the upper left side, yeah, so on the top scale, this is the opacity slider. Yeah, so it's gonna make it even more transparent and opaque, and got less opaque, which is called transparent. It is scaled from 5% to 100%. Yeah. And at the bottom scale we have is the brush size. So it's scaled from thin to thick with about 2% to 100%. Yeah, because I know it's much different, right? Because you know that I usually use the scale sliders, that if it's the size on the top and on the opacity of the bottom, That works in the Procreate version. And here we have over there is this one. This one is called the brushes pack. It all comes with loads of brushes, like what I showed you from before. And on the right side, we have the textures brush. Yeah, which are texturized brushes. Yeah, because I know they're different of them. And then the next one we have is the fills, the color fillings. Yeah, you can just tap and then hold onto the piece section of the artwork. Well, it all comes to many more of them. And there's also the same textures as once what happens that when we see them. Because it's gonna show you how exactly it is rather than brushing them. And we have the eraser here. You can tap and pick any spot or any stroke where you want to erase. Lastly, here we have is the wrench button, the tools. So we got different types of coloring inside the lines. So we got automatic here. The one is that where you could color here. It only appears onto this stroke without going outside of the lines. Yeah. The next one over here, which is called freehand. Yeah. It can color you one through and everywhere, colors outside of the lines. Yep. And last but not the least, here we have is the advanced mode. So we got different selections here. So you can just color onto which spot, right? Yeah, so you can click to it that in multiple areas when you're using multi-select. And it will show you what happens. Yeah. You can see that. Yep, it's very beautiful. Or if you wanna redo it, you just have to press done and just go around here again. Yeah. Yeah. The way it's gonna show you through some of these cool strokes rather just in one spot. That's why it makes you think of it. Yeah. It looks nice, eh? And yeah, so of course, I'm go back to the default. So if you want to undo your strokes, just tap it with your 2 fingers on the screen like this. Or if you want to see the strokes again, just tap with 3 fingers to redo. This mode is the exact part. Like here, oops. It's like here in Procreate. Yeah, I know it's not working. But I know who's doing it well. So I'm gonna do it again. 2 fingers to undo. And 3 fingers to redo. Yeah. Just try not to over pressurize with your fingers, or you can simply see them. Yeah, you see these arrows. Yeah, it can bring you to undo your strokes and redo your strokes. And there's more. So here at the bottom of the screen, you can see different types of color palettes that each color palettes hold 9 of them. You can select different types of them. Yeah, you press the arrows to move on to the next one, and you can see that the names of the palettes, yeah, it gives you of what type of the parts of category that they're found. But if you don't know them, or if you forget, that's okay, because we have the bottom that appears on the very bottom left corner. Yeah, so they name each of the color palettes at the bottom, and you can scroll down to see that we have different types of color palettes. Let me scroll back up to my default one. And at the top part, there you can see we got the recent colors, the types of colors that you've used for this artwork. And if you want to create a new color palette right there, or if you want to do this right away, you have to subscribe to the free trial for more details of this. And don't forget that you see that color brightness scale on top of the colors in this color palette. After you've tapped this color, you can scale the colors from light to dark, and the bright in between. So this is the color brightness. It shows how light or how color than the type of color you're using. So the color that you slide it to the left, it will make it lighter as it goes. If you slide the color to the right side, then it's gonna make the color dark. Okay, that looks really nice. Yep. So if you're having a hard time to make this color go visible again, like to make it the exact, to return to the exact color, you just have to simply tap the color again that you can see with a white dot inside the middle of the circle that you're using. So it will return to your bright color. And there's another one that we have is the color wheel. It's like in Procreate. Yeah, that way you can customize different kinds of colors. But you have to access it to your free trial as well, and so on. Yeah. There's another tool that what I forgot to show you is the pin button, the color organizer. You can tap onto whichever color here in this artwork canvas to see the exact color there of what you already colored. Yeah, if you can't even find the type of color that you like, then you can just stop at to whichever color that you see. Yeah, even though if I zoomed in, yeah, it will probably stay. Yeah, just click done so that it can let you go back, and you can see that the color in the very middle part of the brightness scale looks as the exact color of what you've scanned for that stroke. Yeah, so you can do this without wasting your time and confidence. Then once if you're finished doing this artwork like this, then you can tap it with a check mark if you're done. And click on to publish to gallery, so that it's gonna, so your finished artwork will let you publish here on your media here in this app, so that you and your friends or anyone can see about your artwork. Yeah, but if you're not finished yet, you can either choose whichever options, like print. You can print this type of PDF. We got save. So you can save it to this for details, or you can share it to your friends, even though if they don't have this Pigment app. And this is the book section, the book symbol. You tap it and it will let you return to the menu. So I guess that's it for today. We can talk about it a bit more through going for some of the lessons. So stay tuned, everyone, and I hope you like this.